Yes, so now on to some of the hot topics that are going on in the WNBA. Over to you, ladies.
Yes. So we've just seen some really big moves to the New York Liberty. We've seen Breanna Stewart move, Jonquel Jones, and also Courtney Vandersloot. For me, it's like a super team. You've got a bit of the West Coast, a bit of the East Coast mixed together. It's like, what more could you ask for?
It's like you pretty much got like the best core players on one team. Do you think they're going to take it?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think anyone can really stop Jonquel Jones and Breanna Stewart together. I think they're just like double trouble.
No, it's true. I do want to see Aces try and defend the title
over there too.
Yeah.
Well, with Breanna Stewart, I don't know. Like it's a tough one. It'd be interesting to see how the games start in May.
Do we know if there's a possibility for any more trades?
Yeah, their trade deadline hasn't passed yet, so there will be some last-minute deals between teams.
Still ahead of the season starting.
Yeah.
And then we got players that signed for training camps. Shout out Kiki, teammate.
I just want to see the LV to defend their title. But I mean, it's hard with what New York are doing. But if there are any more trades happening, it would be interesting to see if there's another team that can compete with New York on that level.
And I guess, like you said, that there's another super team. But I'm just thinking, like, could we see what we saw with the NBA when we ended up with super teams
and they do nothing.
Crashing.
Yeah, super that or maybe.
But you know what? I
think
think with girls,
with the Nets.
Yeah.
I think with girls it's a little different.
What makes it
Egos
different?
aren't so high.
It's a word, yeah.
Like you know how to, because you're not really like playing off being an athlete. You're playing off being like a team player. So it'll be quite interesting to.
It's not an individual story type thing.
Yeah.
No, it's a good point. But I guess in terms of like blowing other teams out of the water. So maybe we're thinking like 4 years ago of super teams when it was just boring to watch. Finals because it was like
London Lions.
It's so true. Could we be in that saga where we're now just going to see super teams and it's just going to become like, well, we knew that was going to happen. Every game becomes.
But what I love
obvious.
about basketball, you never know how it's going to end. Do you know what I mean? Like a team can be down by 20 and still come back, and that's what's so great. It's like you see in a movie, you can kind of guess what's going to happen in a movie, whereas basketball's always like a cliffhanger almost. You never know. It can go into OT and then
But I think I also like the aspect of if you have a super team, it can also become like the villain story.
Yeah.
Because everyone's waiting for the team to beat them, which happened against the Lions, unfortunately, when the streak got.
Cut to a close.
But yeah, it can also have that kind of storyline and that kind of interest in people watching the game as well.
Yeah, it's true. And it brings more people to the game as well because actually in those sagas that we saw in the NBA, that was probably the point in time where we saw so many people get so much more invested in the sport. But your point about athletes versus teams, I think is so true. So yeah, really looking forward to the season.
But also the other teams around the league need to step their game up as well. You know, if you've got a super team, everyone needs to step their game up. So,
It's true.